another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still ballin' like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you could do, I could do it better than you. No matter what I do achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. They mama proud, got a thou in the balcony. Nah, I don't hear no clown talking foul on me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry. Out since I had time for me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Hello. Max March out with the polo. Like my style, don't ya? Nights like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry Rux. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a 4-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Macarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather. I need a break. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down. Tell me who you talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cat. So many couches I cried. Shout out Zazo, Tree, and shout classic. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the fuck I'm up. I know you really wanna be my only one, but
kick it and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, score. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, score. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft, watching me ball. Soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them all, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew. You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, score.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals.
The kickoff for Pittsburgh.
2-1 loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
The tackle.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Steps away. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And Tate's got it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
He was
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal at the 1. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. C.J. Uzomah, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, they had that great, long, methodical drive to put it in the end zone. Then they tried to bite off a little more and get 8 points. Instead, they're sitting at 6.
But didn't that feel like a decision that they made on Tuesday?
Yeah. Well, you usually say that's what they do, right?
Right. That's the best one. The best ones do that. They take the emotion out of it. That felt like that was scripted. Hey, if we score in the opening drive, we're going to go for 2 and try and really gain an advantage.
Anthony McFarland, his first carry of the ball game. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a run with McFarland. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. And it's
now Rosen. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now it's Burrow. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. From 19 yards away. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2. Burrow will throw. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0.
Bengals 14. Steelers, nothing.
And McGinnis with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. On the return, it's Washington. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That, too.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rosen. That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Rosen to throw on third down. Ebron's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
And the Steelers first down.
When you start running offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Rosen. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On first down, it's Samuels. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Samuels, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Von Bell. 2 yards on
from the 39. Rosen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On third down, Rosen. He'll get this one to McFarland out of the backfield. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Anthony McFarland.
That gain on third down, good for 28. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
From the gun, it's Rosen. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Trying to get the first with Samuels. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run around.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Pittsburgh.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. Then the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And that has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Chris Boswell.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Yeah, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate. 3rd down here. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Throwing again, it's Burrow.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Mike 55. Check 55, Mike. I got him.
On 2nd down now, Mixon. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Got an open man, that's C.J. Uzama. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down, 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Burrow looking to pass. He'll buy some time right. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Bought him a little extra space. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 3rd down, Burrow. He's got his man, Boyd. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 27-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. That is caught at the 7. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Auden Tate with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
Point conversion.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Bengals 20, Steelers 14.
And McGinnis with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. From the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Rosen again on 2nd and 10. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And some room to maneuver. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Second and short now following the fumble.
Possession.
Now Burrow. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Burrow on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen here to mix it. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
A 39-yard attempt.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
They begin the drive with McFarland. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 22-yard line.
Rosen off the play action. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Blitz does come. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
They go play action with Burrow. That is caught at the 7. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Flush to his right. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Bengals 28, Steelers 14.
And McGinnis with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. From the 10. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14. And a Steeler first down.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, it's Rosen. He wants it all for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Bengals take over first.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Burrow on play action. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Burrow going to get this into the hands of Nixon, his running back. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. They'll roll him out right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. It's the fullback there to make the grab. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And Burrow going to throw again. Rolling to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20. Booyah! And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Steelers.
And McGinnis with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. From way up at the 23. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
2nd and 10 now. It's Rosen toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 15.
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there in the 1st down. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
The ball carrier for Pittsburgh. Carlos Dunlap on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Rosen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. He'll get this one to McFarland out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're going on 4th down. Rosen forced out to his left. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24, Rosen. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
That's the end.
The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, Rosen dancing to his left. And this will be caught by his big tight end, Ebron, for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
To return it, Darius Phillips. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Will Parks. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. At after the interception. Here's Rosen. Ebron with it over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Running with McFarland. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. Here's Rosen. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
At the 5-yard line.
Third and goal. Rosen to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
5-yard line.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Rosen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. Through an opening, and there he goes. He's at the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick 6 will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really, you're almost at the point of no option.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Chase Claypool, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Play action here with Rosen. Ebron caught left side. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
And the Steeler 1st down.
From midfield now, here's Rosen. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rosen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 19. From the gun, it's Rosen. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
4th down. Here's Rosen. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this is going to be incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
The tackle made by Devin Bush. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Play action. It's Burrow sliding out of the pocket. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off at the 18. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off down near the 5. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Burrow down around his goal line. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And a costly turnover there as the ball will be spotted 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run here with McFarland. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Anthony McFarland, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now Rosen will lead him up here to go for 2.
Conversion.
They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points. Nothing fancy there on that 2-point try. Give it to the big boy, let him go to work.
That almost felt like Sandlot football that we used to play, didn't it? Biggest guy on your team who can carry the ball, hand it to him and let him rumble.
Nobody picked me on the Sandlot football team.
You were quarterback, and I know better.
I was the water boy. The Bengals drive about to get going. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now they go play action now. Burrow. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off around the 41. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Rosen on 1st down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
Rosen.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
A gain of 9 yards.
So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. On 1st down, it's Rosen. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing now is Rosen. Now a desperation throw deep. And this is caught. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Eric Ebron with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game. So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points.
Score, Bengals 40, Steelers 39. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off. Being chased out left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. And this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster, 47 yards. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead.
40.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, Phillips. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. He's back to throw. They'll set up the screen here to mix it. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Now the man from nearby Columbus, Ohio, Benny Snell. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They're going to run again with Snell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On the ground, it's McFarland. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Pittsburgh, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year. And they'll get a few extra days up to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to